So we want to start with a kind of quick welcome to celebrate with you this amazing start of the academic year. Congratulations. I mean, I just can't thank you enough for persisting, for your resilience of being here, hanging in there through so many changes. Um, but really, you are in for a huge treat because we have almost the entire International Student and Scholar Services staff here to do this final send-off, to wish you good luck, as well as the amazing student leaders who have been with you throughout this entire month of programming. On that note, I want to introduce you to our Dean, Meredith McQuaid, who is the Associate Vice President for International Programs for the University of Minnesota System. And she's a very special person. She oversees International Student and Scholar Services, as well as 5 other departments. So one of the interesting facts about Meredith is that she's the only person I know who has gone around the world on her motorcycle. And so if you ever get a chance to connect with her, please be sure to ask her about her travels on her motorbike. So on that note, I want to take this moment to introduce Meredith. Meredith.
It's wonderful to see all of you. Thank you for joining us. We're just so excited. I want to lead off by thanking Kabir and Marina and all of the wonderful staff in ISSS for creating these Global Gopher events, and as well as all of our GGE leaders. We could not have created this wonderful series of events without them. So I'm Meredith, as Kabir said, and I'm just delighted that you're here. Welcome to the University of Minnesota. Welcome to the state of Minnesota. And of course, welcome to this very special and final Global Gopher event. We are incredibly proud and very humbled that you have chosen the University of Minnesota. We know that you chose us because you did your research. And you know that we are a public land grant institution with a really long history of educating students from all over the world. We have a long history of innovation and groundbreaking research. And we have a long history of educating people who go on to do great things. And you know all about that, which is why you chose us. And we know a lot about you. We know that you're smart, you're capable, you're hardworking, and that you will contribute your experience and perspective to the life of the university. But of course, there is a lot we don't know about you that we are eager to find out. So show us over the next week, the semester, the year, all of the breaks, show us who you are and how you can help the university be even better than it is. Get involved, meet people, set small and large goals early on, and then work to achieve them. I happen to be a 3-time alumna from the University of Minnesota, and I have been grateful every day of my life for the education and all of the many experiences I earned at the university. So Kabir mentioned one of my hobbies, which is motorcycle riding, and I really do love to talk about my travels, so feel free to stop me and ask questions when we meet. But during the pandemic, I picked up another hobby, and I just want to tell you a little bit about it because it gave me some insight into starting something new. Again, even though I'm relatively old, around the time of the new year, I happened to buy an electric keyboard, and I thought I would like to learn how to play the piano. I've never played piano before, and I had got a teacher who I've been meeting with virtually, And because of all this time at home, I've actually had a lot of time to practice. And I'm still terrible. I'm still an amateur. I wouldn't have you over to play for you just yet. But here's what happened. I had time and I made time to practice every single day. One of my very good friends plays piano, and we've been practicing duets together every Sunday. We meet and practice with our masks, of course. And we've set a time this fall for a recital for some friends. So weekly meetings with a friend helped a lot to keep me on track. Daily practice, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, and then a goal, the idea of playing for my friends and family sometime this fall. And in reflecting about meeting with you this morning, I thought those are lessons surely that you will use as you work into a new routine in a new place. And I know you're going to do great. And maybe we can get together and show off all that we've learned sometime this fall. So wherever you are, if you're here physically, if you're going to be with us virtually, we will all be together in this very unusual time. But we are so happy you're here, and we expect that you will make the University of Minnesota even better. Thank you so much for choosing us. I look forward to seeing you sometime soon. Back to you, Kabir.
Thank
I'm gonna make sure my mute's off. Good, my mute is off. And so I was really, I just want to say that I was really happy to hear what Meredith was talking about, and couldn't agree more. And now it's good to know that we can ask her not only about her motorcycle adventures, but her piano. So I think she's going to have a lot of people asking about her piano playing. So we'll be keeping her on task as well. So I'm going to continue to guide you along this final but amazing journey with the Global Gopher Events session. And this send us off is very important because beginnings are very important. So I know you've had this question before, but I'd like to ask you again, is what are you looking forward to the most for fall 2020 as a new international student? It could be anything from biking in new areas to meeting new friends. So please go ahead and chat into the chat function. What is one thing you're looking forward to in fall 2020? I'm going to chat along with you. Meeting new people, learning new things, networking with people. Yes, definitely studying a new environment. The experience of studying online, that will definitely be new. New friends, hoping for an easy adjustment. I hope that too. Passing all the exams with A++++, I'm sure. Surviving the winter, of course, that is going to be new for a lot of people. Yes, meeting with new people and professors. Oh, and absolutely meeting people from so many different backgrounds, perspectives, and cultures. That's something that I love, of course, by working with international students. Nailing all of my exams, absolutely. In-person classes, some of you might have some in-person classes if you come here. Progressive thought process, wonderful. We'll keep chatting, and when you have a chance, I'm going to keep going with our program as well. And we're going to keep the energy high, and we're going to have a panel with our GGE student leads led by our fabulous staff member who you've met before probably is Sarah Kruger, and they're going to give you their final farewell and final advice. So take it over, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Beth, and thank you, leaders, for inviting me back to moderate your panel. My name is Sarah Krieger, and I use she, her, hers pronouns. I work in ISSS with sponsored students, and if you've been to some other sessions, you've met me before. This is going to be the last panel of the Global Gopher Events, and I tell you, this is quite bittersweet. I'm honored to have seen you all share your stories with us, and I just want to really thank you all for that. We've asked our Global Gopher leaders, what should their parting words be to all of you? And they've come up with a series of questions and answers, but first, let's go ahead. We asked the Global Gopher leaders, how will
Sarah, you're muted. Oh.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. Did I start off not muted?
Yes.
All right. That was magical that happened. I got to see some Zoom magic happen right there. Anyway, so we asked our Global Gophers leaders, what should their parting words be to all of you? And they came up with a series of questions and answers. But first, we asked the Global Gopher leaders, how will students remember you? And they've decided they wanted to share something unique about themselves. So Ray, go ahead and take the show.
Thank you, Sarah. If you enjoyed the cottage tree video in my introduction, you must know the unique point of me explaining cottage tree. I know it's a new concept for everyone to know about it. It's an art form that defined as a performance of card flourishing. It's kind of abstract, I know. I will explain it like juggling. It's like there are different styles in the cardistry. Today I'll perform some style called isolation, and it will create a visual illusion. I know it sounds like magic, but it's not magic at all. There are two different things. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, feel free to follow my Facebook and Instagram. I will later type my account on the chat, and please enjoy the show. And that's all. Thank you. What about you, Florence?
Yeah, thank you, Ray. That was really, really cool to see. I'm really gonna miss like seeing you do all your card tricks. So, hi everyone again. My name is Florence, and if you have seen like the amazing videos that we have posted on our Instagram or in the Canvas page, you probably would remember me sharing about my dessert hunting hobby. So I actually have a public Instagram account dedicated to desserts that I have tasted from all of the places that I visited, from Minneapolis to my 8-hour layover in Amsterdam, and also back in my home country, Malaysia. So desserts just make me happy. I like seeing like all the hard work and the creativity that people put into these edible art pieces. And I also think that it's a really good way to learn about someone's culture or background. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at We Eat Desserts. So that's WEE, like my last name, We. To you, Harmeet.
Well, thank you, Florence. So I believe you guys must have seen my introduction video and know enough about me already. Well, something unique about me is that I love cooking and trying new dishes. And if you are a foodie, then you will love Minneapolis as there are so many places to try different cuisines. Well, my favorite cuisines are Indian and Italian. Another thing I love is hiking, and Willow Park is my favorite spot so far. And that's not to say there aren't any other great places for hiking in Minneapolis. So, a secret tip, just be sure to wear like long sleeves and full length pants to avoid contact with poison ivy or bug bites if you're planning on going to hiking. And if you want to know more about me, then connect me with me on Facebook, and I will share my Facebook ID and Instagram ID. And so my Instagram ID is Ritu Kharod because Ritu is my nickname. So if I share Ritu Kharod, then it's me. Looking forward to getting to know you guys as well. I'll pass the mic to Mike.
Thank you, Harmeet. So his history fans, model lovers, and prospective computer scientists, I believe you all have had at least a little bit of an impression on me and my tech model collections after watching my introduction video. So if you are curious about what I'm doing right now, or if you want to share your interest and life with me, please connect with me either via Facebook or Instagram. I will type them out in the chat later. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you. I'll pass the mic to Leo.
Thank you, Michael. So if you have seen my introduction video, you might remember me as a person who likes to play Overwatch or different RCG games. One other fun fact about myself is that I play bridge, the poker games. Those who are interested in playing bridge or want to learn it could come to play with me. If you have any question in any types, please ask me. So I'll type my email and my Instagram there in the chat. I'll hand the mic to Anthony.
Thank you, Leo, for sharing your unique card games skills. Something unique about me is that I'm a sports fanatic, so I enjoy playing and watching soccer to the extent that I wake up early on Saturdays and Sundays mornings to watch my team play. I also love watching rugby whenever my country plays, and I look forward to seeing some of you in our recreation centers and the soccer fields at the university. Please feel free to reach out to me via my email. That is myku001@umn.edu. Over to you, Sarah.
Thank you so much. So many interesting, unique things from our Global Gopher leaders. So make sure you follow them on social media or through the curated content that our Global Gopher influencers have prepared for you on our ISSS Instagram account. I hope you remember them throughout the fall and you reach out to them. As we were preparing for this panel, we started talking about our first day of school at the University of Minnesota, and we really thought about it a little bit more then. So Florence and Ray, what advice would you have told your first year self to help prepare for your first day at the university?
For me, I would definitely tell myself to wake up early, to eat breakfast, and take the time to groom myself. I would also tell myself to be confident in myself and open up to be the first one to reach out to meet new people. I would also tell myself that, everyone, including my professors, TAs, staff members, and the classmates are also going through this online university, probably for the first time. So I shouldn't put too much pressure on myself to be perfect. And it is okay to be nervous because everyone is nervous too. What about you, Ray?
Yeah, thank you, Florence. I still remember the first day at the University of Minnesota. Although I have an 11:15 a.m. class on that day, I still wake up early since I'm a little bit nervous. It's American history course talking about pop culture and politics. I'm new to this subject and I choose to go over the syllabus again in the library near the classroom. I mark the questions I want to ask about the syllabus during that time. I also arrive early. I talked to the professor and asked him some questions after the lecture in order to leave a good impression. I know this will not happen if you took online classes, so I also just go to the office hour constantly in order to establish a good relationship with the professor. A good relationship with the professor will not only help you achieve a good grade, but also help you in the future academic life.
That is some really great advice that I also wish maybe I should have known on my first day. Really good tips, thank you. I know we are all a little bit nervous about the first day, so remember, you are not alone and we are here for you. All of the resources at the university are here for you. Florence and Michael, what resources would you recommend new students take advantage of in their first few weeks?
I would definitely say career services. So when I was a section leader for the transfer semester experience back in fall 2018, I had to take this class called CLA 3201, Career Planning, with the Career Services Center. It was a really structured way of preparing for post-graduation in terms of career planning. My instructor was Erica Tilly, a career counselor. For that class, I did informational interviews. I went to career fairs as one of my assignments. And I also had a chance to have practice interviews with real life employers from Minneapolis. Other than that, my instructor also encouraged us to apply for the summer internship scholarship. And, with the knowledge that I've learned from that class, I was able to apply what I learned into writing my scholarship application essay, and I got the scholarship for my first ever summer internship here in Minnesota. What about you, Michael?
Thank you, Florence. So I would also say the career services. I have visited the career services many times since I started the university in 2018. Their services are extremely helpful for students who are seeking career advice or opportunities. The first place I would reach out was the career services when I have career-related questions. I definitely recommend new students reach out to resume critique service, even if you don't have a resume. The resume specialist will work with you to build your own resume from scratch. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you both very much. Career advice is super critical, even for new students. So hopefully you've all reviewed or watched, or maybe you were present for our Global Gopher Events Session 3 that were on resources at the university. So talking about past Global Gopher events, leaders, what is the one thing you enjoyed most about GGE or Global Gopher events?
I can answer that again. One of my highlights for the Global Gopher events for me would definitely be being part of this student panels and sharing my experiences as a UFM student to all of you new students. Other than that, despite all that has happened in the year 2020, being in GGE team has really given me like some hope for my summer. So GGE has really set like a new standard of a work environment for me because I really enjoyed my time here with my amazing supervisors, Marina and Kabir, the wonderful Global Gopher leaders, my team members, and also the ISSS staff. I will always cherish summer 2020 as it will be one of my last as a student here. Leo, to you.
Thank you, Florence. I think one of my highlights of the Global Gopher events is to talking and sharing ideas with all of you guys. I had a really great experiences to talking to some of you and sharing ideas about what we are expecting this fall or next year. It's always really nice to hear from you and about your experiences studying and your ideas about this fall semester. I'll hand the mic to Harmeet.
Thank you, Leo. Well, the most enjoyable thing for me was the breakout rooms, since I was able to meet new people there and form connections. And also, like Florence said, working with our supervisors, Marina and Kabir, was super awesome. And given the current situation with the pandemic, initially I didn't think I'd enjoy the virtual event so much. But after interacting with students on 4 different events, I realized the new experience was just as fun, like as in-person meetings. And further, I would also say I was able to improve my public speaking skills. I'll hand back the mic to Sarah.
Such great memories indeed. Yeah. Florence, you just talked about summer 2020 as being your last one. Are you graduating soon? And if so, what is one thing you are most proud of about your journey at the University of Minnesota?
Yeah, I'm graduating this fall. Um, I would say one of the things that I'm most proud of during my journey here at the U of M was really the opportunities that I took, the friendships that I've built, and also the personal growth that I have made during my time here at the U. But the one thing that I'm the most proud of would be me stepping out of my comfort zone and taking the step to be actively involved both on and off campus. I remember during my first semester here, I took a class not knowing there was a community engagement component, and just out of curiosity, I volunteered with an organization called Restorative Justice Community Action. So what I did there basically was listen to stories of offenders and provide them with resolutions to how they can better heal the community. So after one of the volunteer sessions, I was connecting with the supervisor, and Upon learning about how I was only a first semester international student, my supervisor was actually really touched. And she told me that my courage to step out from the campus community and get into the off-campus community as a new international student was really inspiring to her. I think that, that one interaction with her changed my whole perspective that I had of myself, which is a shy and timid person. It really gave me a huge boost of self-confidence and encouragement for me to believe in myself and to continue exploring outside my comfort zone. So as you embark on your new journey in the whether online but in your home country or here in person in the US, I wish that you feel confident in yourself and have that courage and curiosity to seek out new adventures and know that as an international student, you're capable of amazing things. Back to you, Sarah.
Thank you very much, Florence, and early congratulations to you as you complete your last semester here. One final question to all of our Global leaders. As students are trying to figure out their first week of class, what is one thing they should try to enjoy most as they start their first semester? And then what is your final advice to students? So Harmeet, take it away.
Thank you, Sarah. Well, I believe one thing students will enjoy the most is their journey, making new friends and making new memories with them. Well, according to me, the journey is the most important factor of overall college experience. So, my final advice to you all is to socialize with as many people as you can and keep an open mind while interacting with others. Don't be shy. You don't know where you will find your group, and you will never know the bond you can make with them until you actually speak to them. And it's these friends you can rely on in times of needs. Like if you're the type of the person that has always excelled academically, you might need these new friends as an outlet for your social support. And if you have been in the position to where you have excelled academically by learning from others, then these new friends will be your saving grace. And lastly, if I could give you a bit of secret advice on succeeding throughout this journey, it would be to learn how to effectively manage your time. The importance of time management simply cannot be overstated. The sooner you figure out the schedule that allows your body to function as an efficient, well lubricated machine, the better chances you have of succeeding with minimal headaches and emotional stress. With this, I'll pass the mic to Florence.
That was really good advice, Harmeet. I really like that. But my advice for you all is to keep asking those questions, keep exploring the resources that the U has to offer. Until today, I'm still learning about new resource centers that the U has to offer, and I really wish that I had taken advantage of it. So I didn't know that the U had a Raptor Center at the St. Paul campus, a place where there's falcons and eagles, and I wish I had gone there to visit before the pandemic happened. Other than that, I also wish that I had, taken some time from my busy study schedule to visit the puppies and the furry animals at Paws. Leo, to you.
Thank you, Florence. My final advice to all new international freshman students is to be open and don't afraid to make new friends. Back home, you might make friends with a person in your class because you will spend 8 or more hours together in a day in the classroom. But here in the U, you are only going to spend 1 hour per class, and each class will have different classmates. In that situation, reach out to new friends are becoming more important than before. And so in the first year of college, there are a lot of things that needs to be considered. So talk to others. Don't be afraid to make mistakes during conversations. If I could go back in time, I would try to make friends on campus, no matter inside or outside of class. You will find you will find more interest groups where you talk to your friends around. These friends will help you throughout your college experiences. Not only hang out in free times, but also uh, help each other out when you feel bad. I know some of you may be shy to talk to others. Just be brave and try to make others understand your information that you give. So be aware, reach out is one of the important things you need to do in the first year. I'll hand the mic to Michael.
Thank you, Leo. Those are really good advice. So for me, I sincerely advise all of you to start thinking about your career and career-related opportunities as early as possible. Many of you may think that you're not qualified or old enough for research or internship, but that's not true. Some researchers and employers value attitudes over knowledge. As a student, your curiosity and eagerness to learn new things will play an important role in your engagement level in the possible student development opportunities. So please don't hesitate to reach out to different research, volunteer, even internship opportunities despite your school year, because you will never know what amazing opportunities are waiting for you. What's your suggestion, Anthony?
Yeah, thank you, Michael. Thanks for your advice on the career. One thing that you'll enjoy at university is the simulation of learning new things in your respective disciplines. However, being at the university is not only having a desire to learn academically, but also learning things outside the classroom. So if you have a restless soul that at times is cured by learning new things, I'll say that. So yeah, new things like me, I'll advise you to maximize your stay while you're here. This university is beautiful. It has great people who are always willing to help you learn. Another advice I would say is to look after yourself emotionally, psychologically, and physically. So if you have time, work out or play a sport, maintain a social support system, or friends and family, and most important, have a good sleep. Over to you, Ray.
Thank you, Anthony. One thing I will enjoy at the University of Minnesota is knowing about different resources that support your campus life. There are many areas, including academics, safety, health, career, and so on. It really makes you think the university is very supportive, although you are far away from your home. My suggestion is do not be afraid of uncertainty. You will figure it out when the time passes. Try different things as much as you can and feel free to explore. It could be your major, your hobbies, different campus resources, and or your own identity.
Thank you, Global Gopher leaders. That is all really great advice and suggestions. I hope you all reach out and become friends with our leaders. They, just like you, will be taking classes online, and just like many of us, will be navigating the online academic world together. You're all welcome here at the University of Minnesota, and we look forward to having your stories shared amongst us. It's been a real pleasure to moderate for you all. I just want to thank you all so much for having me. This has been really a huge honor, and school starts next week. I can't believe that. So with that, I am going to pass the mic back to Beth. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you all of our Global Gopher leaders. I think listening to this panel reminds me of why I love working with international students at the university, and why we love supporting you through your journey as you learn, grow, develop, and think about your future career. So again, I know that each of the students who are joining us, you will have a journey such as our Global Gopher leaders, and we really are proud of you and the journey that's in front of you. So now I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Hussein Bandy, who's not only an ISSS advisor, but is a great leader of many of our programs within ISSS. So Hussein, I'm going to pass it to you.
All right. So one of the big traditions at US colleges is to have a mascot. And a mascot is some sort of creature or character that is to help promote school spirit, get people excited during sporting events, and also just to make us smile. Unfortunately, or well, no, let me back up a little bit. Our mascot, definitely not unfortunate, his name is Goldie Gopher. And so he is a giant gopher. Unfortunately, Goldie's schedule was a little busy, so he wasn't able to wake up this morning, but we did a pre-recorded interview with him. So we're gonna go ahead and play that now. This is going to be a great way for you to get to know Goldie, even though he's not very good at waking up in the morning.
Here we go. Hey, Goldie, hey, it's you and me. Well, International Student and Scholar Services has asked me to interview you, our glorious mascot, yes, of the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. And so I've collected some questions from our GGE leaders, and these are very important questions that the students want to know. So first, how old are you? Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Around 70. All right. Okay. Around 70. All right. Hey, good. Wow. Yeah, you're looking pretty fit. You're looking pretty fit for 70. Yeah. All right. There's another question that came up. What is your favorite dance move? Okay. Whoa! He's stretching it out. Okay. It's the sprinkler. It's the sprinkler dance move. Ah, yeah. And the floss. Oh, very nice. All right. Dancing for a 70-year-old gopher. That's great. That's great. How about your favorite outfit? What is your favorite outfit that you wear? Yeah. Oh, very nice. Classic Goldie. Oh, perfect. And so this fall will be different than other falls. What are you excited about this fall? Everything that you can see. He's excited to see me and all the students. Reading some books, texting. He loves it all. Perfect. It's gonna blow our minds. So which building on campus is your favorite building? Mm-hmm. Aha. I think he's telling us it's the football stadium or the basketball stadium or the tug of war. Oh, the golfing course or the hockey stadium. All right. Skating. Okay, good. There's lots of great buildings. How do we be? What's the best way to be part of the Goldie team? It's writing. Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah, we could do that. So, so usually you respond to chats on student chants while on fields, but we're on Zoom, and the students want to know, like, what kind of things can you do? Can you what responding to a chant? Can you spin your head? Yeah, can you? All right, spin your head, spin your head, spin your head, spin your head, spin, spin, spin. Terrific. Great. How about spinning your body? Can you spin your body? Okay, spin your body. Spin your body. Spin your body. Glorious, glorious. And then finally, the most important gopher aspect, your tail. Can you spin your tail? Spin your tail. Spin your tail. Spin your tail. There it is. There it is. And then finally, just to bulk up and keep fit in your 70s. How about some push-ups? Can you do some push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, eight push-ups for Goldie. All right, still keeping fit, still keeping strong. So if some new GGE students want to do a high five with you, can we demonstrate how to do let's see, I need to get back over here. How to do a high five? All right, here's selfie time. High five. Pow. All right. Thanks for that high five, Goldie, and thanks for this great interview. So looking forward to seeing you in the fall on Zoom, in person, wherever you are. Goldie's everywhere. All right. Thanks, Goldie. Wearing a mask. The Goldie mask, of course. Yes. All right. Thank you.
So while you were all in your breakout rooms, we had something come from a hole underground. Holy crap, it's Goldie!
Woo! Goldie! Woohoo!
We are so excited that Goldie is here. This is great.
Goldie.
All right, staff, are you guys ready to help me out?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay, everybody, follow me. Goldie, spin your head.
Spin
your head.
Spin your head.
Spin your head.
Spin your head. Spin your head.
All right, next, everybody. Goldie, spin your tail.
Spin your tail. Spin your tail. Spin your tail.
That was great. All right, Goldie, are you ready for one more? Spin your body. Spin
your
body.
Spin
your
body.
Oh,
here we go. Your body. Amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Goldie. I do love the mask. That is fantastic. All right. So now, one of the things that we love to do at these events is have a chance for students to take a picture with Goldie. Now, picture with you. I know, he's blushing. You can't tell because of the mask, but definitely blushing. Well, since we can't take a picture right next to Goldie, what we're gonna do is have a minute for you all to take a picture with him and your computer, like this. So just hold up your phone and have a selfie with Goldie and your computer. Except right now it's Betsy. There. Now you can see, here's there's my picture with Goldie. Oh, this is not good television. But anyways, everybody take a minute and take a picture with Goldie. You also can do a screen capture with your Zoom icon next to Goldie, but I'm not going to attempt to demonstrate that.
Woohoo, Goldie.
Thanks, Goldie.
You could get a picture with all of the different poses.
I bet it's hard to be Goldie during a pandemic. Oh, very sad.
Is it hard to put on your mask? Is it hard to put on your mask? Oh, you can't reach me. Oh, that's tough. You do kind of have a big head.
Well, with a statement like that, Beth, I guess I have to pass the microphone to you.
Oh, well, I hope, Goldie, can you stay on for just a few minutes, Goldie? Okay, well, we're going to be, I hope you stay on because we're going to have just a final few words from our amazing Assistant Director and Dean, Dr. Barbara Kapler. No session is complete without Dr. Barbara Kapler.
Thanks, Beth. Goldie, we are so glad you were able to be here. It is such a great way to get some school spirit going just 6 days before the start of classes. So huge thanks for taking time to be here and keeping us energized. To everybody here today, we're really excited that you've joined us. For our closing, I have 3 messages. First, please join me, everyone, in thanking the amazing and awesome and brilliant students who have been part of this GGE program, sharing their energy and wisdom with each of you today and throughout the entire Global Gopher Events. I want to thank each student, Ray, Michael, Florence, Harmeet, Leo, Anthony, Heidi, and Stacy. You have made GGE a success. Your advice today, I really loved how you were encouraging really all of us to be proactive, and your examples just today of what we can be doing to take advantage of the great resources of the University of Minnesota are really inspiring. So thank you. Please everyone join me in a big round of applause for our students. I also want to give a huge thank you to the entire ISSS staff. We've been working all summer long to prepare for this moment and the start of your studies at the University of Minnesota. This team really couldn't be any more dedicated to students. So another round of applause for the ISSS staff. Third, I want to wrap up with a few words of encouragement. So keep in mind that you have a team of people who believe in you. We are here to answer questions, to identify resources, and absolutely to provide support. Also, keep in mind that no one has done what you're going to be doing. You are launching your academic career in the most of unusual times. So it's simply not possible that all of the different scenarios have been accounted for. All the questions have been answered before this all starts. So you will need to be active. You will need to ask questions to make this successful. And equally important, if not more so, is connecting with others early on through ISSS programs, study groups, student groups, or opportunities in your colleges. You've been hearing this message and just want to reiterate to follow ISSS on Instagram, to read the weekly email update that we send out. These will provide really timely updates about all of the opportunities available to you. Your engagement, asking questions, being connected, this will create a bridge between you and others. You create your university experience. And keep in mind, you are ready. Let's get started with fall 2020. And I'd like to hand the program back to Beth Eisensee.
Thank you, everyone. Goldie's going to hang out with us for just a few more minutes. So if you want to take any more pictures, or if you have maybe if you have a question for Goldie, you can leave it in the chat. Goldie, could we do a high five with you, maybe with our cameras? Can we spotlight Goldie again? Can we do a high five? I'm going to do a high five with you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! High five, Goldie! High five! Woohoo! Maybe one more time in case somebody missed it. 1, 2, 3. High five! Woo! Yeah! So Goldie, are you going to be around campus if people come and visit you? Oh, you don't know. Yeah, are you quarantining a little bit right now too? Oh my goodness. So you're feeling it too. Yes. Oh, thanks, Goldie. Thanks for being here. Oh, you care and love everybody? Oh, thank you, Goldie. It's so good to see you here. Well, we can't wait to see you sometime in the future on campus, maybe sometime in another Zoom meeting. Are you doing a lot of Zoom meetings right now? Oh, a lot of them. Well, at least we're not the only ones that are doing Zoom meetings. We know that you're doing them too. Good job. Well, thank you for also wearing your mask. Did you sew it yourself? Oh my goodness. You must be really talented. Oh my gosh. Well, are you keeping active? Okay. Oh, yeah, I totally can see it. Yeah, they can totally work out in your room. Do you go outside and do anything? Oh, a lot of jogging. I don't know what it is, Goldie. Somebody else help me out. Does somebody knows what it is?
Weightlifting.
Oh, weightlifting. does. Oh, love it, Goldie. Love it. Well, thank you for joining us, Goldie. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're so excited to still have you a part of our community, and obviously, we know how talented and brilliant you are, and we can't wait to hear your stories and just talk with you. How about you, Goldie? Are you pretty excited too? Goldie, we have some really amazing international students. Has anybody ever told you that? Oh yeah, you know, huh? Oh, you hear it all the time? Absolutely. We hear it too because we get to hear their stories, and they are really amazing. Well, nice to see you, Goldie. Nice to see all of our students, and we can't wait for the journey to begin. Thank you all for joining us today. Bye, everyone.